Hi y'all, my name is Megan Green and I am an astrologer and tarot reader based out of Gainesville, Florida. I absolutely love combining astrology charts, transits, with the wisdom of tarot. I have found that when I use both of these together, it gives my readings such a richer, deeper, sometimes confirming element that I don't think that I would have gotten if I had just used one over the other. So I thought it would be interesting if we just kind of briefly went through the astrological symbolism in the Major Arcana. Now, there's a lot to learn here. I have to be kind of brief because there are many, many cards, but I'm hoping that this quick introduction will kind of entice you to do a little bit of research or studying on your own and to see how these two connect with you in your daily practice. Now, I will be working with the Rider Waite deck and the 22 cards in the Major Arcana. You might be using a different deck with potentially different images, but that's okay as long as we're still sort of on the same page as far as the 22 cards in the Major Arcana. So the images may look a little bit different, but hopefully the symbolism is the same and consistent. Now, I do think it's important to mention that tarot is a personal, intuitive, divinatory art. So while I will be sharing some of the connections that might be generally accepted throughout the community, you may have your own personal reference points, and that is totally okay, and in fact, it is encouraged. So go ahead and use this as a baseline, but then continue to throw in your own connections and symbolisms as you're working with these cards personally. Now, the Major Arcana begins with the Fool, and this is labeled number 0. The Fool is about new beginnings, spontaneity, and innocence. The planet affiliated with this card is Uranus, which might be a little surprising to you, but Uranus is a planet that refers to change and unconventional thinking. Uranus is the modern ruler of Aquarius, and Aquarius is all about breaking free and thinking outside of the box. Now, I also affiliate this card with the sign of Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It's all about new cycles and new beginnings. It's pioneering, and it also can be a little impulsive, potentially doing things without a lot of foresight or forethought. So the next card that we have is the Magician, which is number 1. The Magician is about manifestation, personal power, communication, and intellect. The planet affiliated with this card is Mercury, due to its connections and intelligence. Mercury is the ruler of Gemini, and Gemini is known for its adaptability and the ability to channel one's skills. So Gemini often is multifaceted, multi-talented, maybe has a lot of different interests all over the place, and it's able to channel all of those different skills into bringing their dreams into manifestation. The second card, number 2 in this deck, is the High Priestess, which is one of my absolute favorite cards. The High Priestess is known for intuition, wisdom, and the subconscious mind. As you can see in this card, there is a nice moon at the feet of the High Priestess, and the moon is the planet affiliated with this card. The moon is all about one's inner emotions and hidden truths. The sign that is connected to this card is Cancer, and Cancer is all about nurturing intuition and the depths of the psyche. Next, we have the Empress, number 3, who is all about fertility, abundance, and nurturing love. The planet affiliated with this card is present in this card with the Venus symbol down at the side of her throne. Venus is known for beauty, harmony, sensual pleasures, and just femininity in general. And it is the ruler of the sign of Taurus. Taurus here is connected to nature and embracing abundance. Next is number 4, the Emperor. The Emperor is all about authority, stability, and leadership. The planet affiliated with this card is Mars, which is known for action, ambition, and assertion. Aries is the sign that's connected to this card, known for its strategic planning, decisive action, and achieving its goals. You can see that we've got 4 ram's heads on the throne of the Emperor, just another connection to Aries showing up in this card. Number 5 is the Hierophant, known for tradition, spirituality, and guidance from higher realms. It is connected to the planet Venus due to love, romance, commitment, and social approval, and in this way is ruled over the sign of Taurus, which is connected to tradition and seeking spiritual knowledge. We also get connections to Jupiter here due to expansion, wisdom, and faith. And again, that guidance from higher realms is potentially a little bit more Jupiterian than Venusian. The sixth card is the Lovers. The Lovers card is all about love, harmony, and choice. It is ruled by the planet Venus due to romantic relationships and emotional connections. And the sign affiliated with this card might be a little surprising, but it's Gemini, due to its duality of choice and aligning its values with the heart. Now, our seventh card is the Chariot, and the Chariot is about movement, victory, determination, and willpower. The planet affiliated with this card is Mars, and it's all about action and drive. And you might be surprised, but the sign affiliated with this card is Cancer, and I think more specifically it's Mars in Cancer. Here, Cancer is about emotional resilience and harnessing one's inner strength. Now, if you think about what this Chariot card is supposed to represent, some sort of, journey or movement during a time where, it might have taken a while for you to get where you were planning to go, the Chariot card would definitely, require a sense of resilience or harnessing one's inner strength to take that, long journey. The eighth card is the Strength card, and the Strength card is all about courage, inner strength, and compassion. The planet affiliated with this card is the Sun, and the Sun here is about vitality, confidence, and self-expression. The Sun is the ruler of Leo, and you can see we have a beautifully tamed lion in this card. And Leo here is about facing challenges with grace and overcoming adversity. The ninth card is the Hermit, and the Hermit is about introspection, solitude, and inner guidance. The planet affiliated with this card is Mercury, due to introspective thought and self-reflection. And Mercury here is going to be connected to Virgo, which is about inner wisdom, solace, and moments of solitude. I've also seen some connections with Chiron, which is the wounded healer, and the ability to kind of, see, recognize, and tend to one's wounds so that you're healing yourself and then moving forward to share that healing with others. Our 10th card is the Wheel of Fortune, and it's about destiny, change, and the cycles of life. The planet affiliated with this card is Jupiter, due to expansion and opportunities, and Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. And Sagittarius here is about the ever-changing nature of life, faith, and optimism. Now, you might be kind of surprised that, a mutable sign is here because we do have the 4 fixed signs in the 4 corners of this card. And that just sort of speaks to the constancy, the consistency, and the dedication one needs to go through the cycles of life. Our 11th card is the Justice card, and it's about fairness, balance, and karmic consequences. It is connected to the planet Venus due to harmony and justice, and Venus is the ruler of Libra, which is about seeking balance and making decisions with integrity. You can see the scales of Libra right there in the card. Our 12th card is the Hanged Man, and it's about surrender, letting go, and a new perspective. The planet affiliated with this card is Neptune, and it's about spirituality and enlightenment. As you can see, the Hanged Man has this beautiful glow of enlightenment around his head. The sign affiliated with this card is Pisces, and it's all about releasing attachments and surrendering to the flow of life. Our 13th card is the Death card, and death is all about transformation, endings, and new beginnings. It is connected to the planet Pluto due to Pluto's, death, rebirth, and regeneration. Pluto is the modern ruler of Scorpio, and Scorpio here is about letting go and welcoming in transformation. Our 14th card is Temperance, and Temperance is about balance, harmony, and moderation. The planet affiliated with this card is Jupiter, and Jupiter here is again about expansion, but also spiritual growth. Sagittarius is the sign affiliated with this card, and Sagittarius is about inner harmony and integrating opposing forces, which is kind of what we see here with the water shifting from cup to cup. The 15th card is the Devil card, and the Devil card is about materialism, bondage, and temptation. The planet affiliated with this card is Saturn, and Saturn is about limitations and structure. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, and here Capricorn is about breaking free from self-imposed limitations and reclaiming one's personal power and also worldly acclaim. The 16th card is the Tower, and the Tower is about sudden upheaval, chaos, and revelation. The planet affiliated with this card is Mars, and that is being connected to transformation through destruction. And then the sign affiliated with this card is Aries, and it's all about embracing change and releasing stagnant structures. Now, I also connect the planet Uranus with this card due to the connections with sudden upheaval, chaos, revelation as well. So you might find that Uranus really applies to this card also. The next card we have is the Star card, and it's all about hope, inspiration, and healing. The planet Uranus is also connected to this card in the fact that it's about futuristic thinking and freedom. It is the modern ruler of Aquarius, and Aquarius is about optimism, humanitarian ideas, and collective appreciation when connected to this card. Our next card is the Moon, and the Moon is about intuition, illusion, the subconscious mind, and feelings revealed. Now, you might be surprised that the Moon is not the planet connected with the Moon, but we actually get connections to Neptune here. And Neptune is all about dreams, illusions, and possibly not seeing things clearly. Neptune is the modern ruler of Pisces, and Pisces is the sign connected to this card, and it's about trusting one's intuition, uncovering hidden truths, and mystery. Our next card is the Sun, and the Sun is about joy, success, and vitality. The Sun is connected to the Sun, and the Sun here is about energy, illumination, enlightenment, and recognition. The Sun is the ruler of Leo, and here we have Leo's connections to authenticity and the appreciation for life's blessings. Our next card is the Judgment card, and the Judgment card is about profound awakening, opinions of others, and confrontation. It is connected to the planet Pluto, which is about deep inner spiritual awakening. Pluto is again the modern ruler of Scorpio, and Scorpio here is about releasing old patterns to embrace growth and just recognizing your hidden powers. And our final card is the World card. The World card is about completion, fulfillment, and harmony. It is connected to the planet Saturn, which is about discipline, structure, and mastery. Now, we also get the fixed signs connected here. And again, this is the second card where we have the fixed signs in the four corners. And the fixed signs here are about balance and integration of all four elements, steady achievement, and the close out of one chapter to begin another. Now, Saturn is the modern ruler of Aquarius, which is one of those four fixed signs. And I also think Saturn is just about like the diligence that is required to sort of get through life's journey. So that is it, y'all. We went through the entire Major Arcana, and I was able to share some of the astrological symbolism that I see within these cards. I hope that this kind of inspires you to start looking a little bit deeper into the connections between astrology and tarot, and hopefully this helps you find a greater appreciation for how the planets and the signs show up differently in your spreads and in your work with charts. This has been a pleasure. I hope that you have learned something, and if you have some other comments or connections that you see between the cards and astrology, please feel free to share those with us all. We are constantly learning, right? And there's so much that we can all learn from each other. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you all are doing well. Bye, y'all.